I just, went through my first official practice, I guess, going up and down, playing full court, and, being the whole duration of practice.
How'd you feel?
Felt good. Felt really good.
You threw out earlier mid-March as a possible return. Do you still feel that way, that it's a possibility?
I'm still hopeful. That's the date that I wish to return. Long ways away. Still got some steps and some hurdles to overcome, but that's still a goal of mine.
What would you say those steps and hurdles are to overcome before you can be clear to play the game?
Just continuing to put some wear and tear on it. Still got to go through some pounding and some more practices under my legs, and getting up and down and running and getting conditioned again. Before I think the whole medical staff would be ready for me to be out there.
Does the part of your leg that is broken, is it particularly sore now, or does it feel the effects of the practice you just went through?
Yeah, it fluctuates. Some days it's sore, some days it's more sore than others. But that's part of it. It's nothing that's limiting me from being in practice. It's just about getting it up to a level where it's comfortable.
Is it frustrating for you that you have to wait for that next level of clearance when maybe you think you can go a little quicker than the sequence is?
No, it's all part of the process. It's tough being out there and not being able to move at the level that I wish to, or play at the level that I wish to. It's a baby step, but again, I see the strides coming, and I see the old PC coming back.
Do you feel any hesitancy, in any part of the game?
Not really. Not really. I don't come out here and try to put myself in a situation where I'm not comfortable. When I got the ball in my hands or coming down screens, I really try to push through it. So it's just seeing how much I can take it, going from there.
Paul, every injury is unique, but mentally for a player like yourself, when you see what Derrick Rose has gone through, what is that like in the back of your mind in this process for you?
Well, that has nothing in my head.
Just as far as for your mental
Yeah. His situation is a whole lot different. I broke a bone and those heal. I'm not worried about the bone breaking again or any of that nature. I'm not even trying to think about that. I'm just trying to come out here and really give my all and trust my leg.
How excited are you to have this step?
Oh, really excited. Really excited. It was a big step for me to come out first doing half-court stuff, and then get yanked at the end of practices to let the guys practice or finish out practice. But to be able to go through a full practice now and go up and down, it's a big step for me.
Do you feel like it's a matter of when now and not if?
Yeah, I guess. A matter of when, the medical, crew or medical staff, feel like I'm ready, to go in the game.
Do you feel like that's going to happen then this season?
I don't know. I like the progress.
You were due for an MRI. Did you end up getting that? And if you did, what did it reveal?
No, I didn't get an MRI.
No.
And you beat your March 1st deadline of coming back to practice, so looks like things are speeding up for you.
Yeah, things are looking good. Again, I'm happy where I'm at right now. Still got a long ways to go, but for me to set a date and be able to come back before that date, it's a lot of positives.
A long ways to go. Is it a matter of conditioning or seeing how your leg responds to practice?
Yeah, just seeing how it responds to practice. Doing a couple days. That'll probably be the toughest part is, the build up, seeing how much you can tolerate.
Today when you were practicing, did you think about it much? Was it in your head much at all?
Not at all. You just felt good being back out there.
Given the team surge lately, do you sort of have to hold yourself back in terms of being anxious to become a part of it again?
Not really. At this point, they did a great job up to this point, getting here and, being a game out of, playoff contention. So right now I'm just trying to get right, trying to get my body right, get back 100%. And, when that time comes, I'll be ready.
Paul, you tested it. Have you had any moments where you thought, okay, I passed this test, I'm okay, or are you still in that process?
Well, everything gets, I feel like I passed pretty much most of the test as far as jumping, running, landing on it, cutting off it. I feel like I've done everything that make me feel comfortable. I think the last part is just having that explosiveness in it, and you know, being able to react.
What do you think about the way the team has started to play recently, and how much does that weigh on your mind as well?
They're coming together. I think the best part is, you know, we've had, you know, guys staying healthy for the most part. You know, for a lot of the season, it's been in and out. You know, guys been in and out. So I think that's the reason why they're doing well right now. They're starting to get some chemistry going, and you know, they're picking it up lately.
Are you intrigued to be a part of that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think before this injury happened, this is how we all saw it, you know, unfold with having a deep roster, and yeah, that's how they're playing.
Does it kind of feel like you're that last piece to the puzzle the team needs to really make that push at the end of the season?
I do. But take nothing away from them. I think they're more than capable of finishing this year off on a high note. But I do think I can bring a lot when I'm able to get out there.
Do you have to go through like a specific, maybe something along the lines of a concussion protocol, pass certain physical tests before you can play again, or is it just to come down to how you feel?
Again, you know, that's between the medical staff, the coaching staff, and myself. Really to know, you know, if I look good out there, if I'm feeling great, and you know, everything is up to par with the medical staff. And that's, you know, it could be before, it could be after.
You feel like you have the last word on it? Like, hey, I'm ready.
I think I have a word in it. I don't know if the last word, but I feel I have a word in it.
Frank says that your return will disrupt the team's current chemistry, which is pretty good right now, but that your return will also overshadow that as well. How do you respond to that?
I mean, I don't know. You know, again, it's late in the year. It's really tough for myself to come back. You know, especially if they make the playoffs with the team and the roster that we have now, with me not being in it as far as playing. It'll be tough. But again, you know, I never, out of this whole situation, wanted the light to be on me. You know, these guys deserve it, and you know, they're playing well right now.
When you're in the hospital, Paul, could you have imagined 7 months later you'd be back on a basketball court doing what you're doing?
I thought it was gonna be a lot sooner. No, but to get here, you know, August 1st, after it happened, you know, I didn't think I'd be where I'm at right now. Up to this point, I don't think anybody would have seen what I saw. But you know, I'm happy to be at this point. Happy to be practicing again. You know, just running gives me a smile. So I'm happy right now.
How would you rate?
Describe your level.
Besides the Pacers medical staff, do you see an outside doctor?
No.
How would you describe your conditioning right now? How do you feel from a readiness standpoint?
I feel good, condition-wise. I mean, through practices, I've never really pushed it or, you know, had to do any conditioning running as of yet. That could be a lot different. So as of right now, I'm good through practices. Haven't been too winded. There's been moments, but I think leading up to this point, you know, I've done a lot of cardio, so I'm at a good spot right now.
I mean, you guys had a long practice. You're not even sweating.
That's natural. That's normal.
Is your vertical back to what it was?
Off my left leg.
Are you stronger than what you were before?
Yes. I do feel stronger on the court. You know, I've put on a lot of strength in the weight room. I do feel stronger on the court.
How's your shot? You know, you've had a lot of time to shoot around. Mm-hmm. Is that the same, better, worse?
It's better. It's better. That wasn't doing that.
When should we ask again?
Ask for what?
When you're going to play?
I don't know. I have no idea now. That was a muscle better. Nah, it's not muscle. I mean, I'm up to about 230, 235 in between there. And I've always played at 220, 225, so about 10 pounds.